Yabba yabba do. The words in Nick we're all gonna die. Anyways, alright, I'm doing this in the dark to make it more spookier. And my sister is in the living room watching Cub Scouts. So let's go. Chapter 8, Spider-Man Escape.
My puppy Ollie
And Bow. This son of a bitch keeps posting videos every single day. Bo, Bo. It has not been more than 3 days ago, and bro, this bitch keeps posting. Like, I'm happy that he's like I love how he just keeps grinding, but bro, holy crap! And I'm not gonna do this for a long time because I have a bunch of buddies. No, not this one. Martial Law Escape. What you mean? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, actually, let me take a picture of that. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Gonna be the thumbnail. July 1871. Chapter 8, Tape 8, The Escape, Spider-Man and Lockwood. The symptoms has been getting more aggressive every day. Like a dog with rabies. It was stretching out in the jar and we put it in. Actually, my title is Interested in Watching with me, so new member is Maggie. Wanna say anything, Maggie? She can't say anything. But I need to piss real bad, but I'm not gonna leave yet. I'm sorry guys, but I gotta feed my turtle. I gotta feed Maggie. And I swear, if I see any hurtful comments to Maggie, I'm deleting them. I'm just deleting them. It was trotting around in the jar we put it in. Here's a photo of the Simpsons. That looks like Venom. Peter was still trying to get to get it by scratching at the glass square of the ceiling. Sometimes we put the jar in front of the glass so Peter can look at it and wave and aim at it. I don't know what this I would say. Maggie. He got to 7th and he was a little bit hunched over his arm and actually down to his knees. Would study the symptoms and call it remarkable to Peter. Otis would still but rather him call him a waste. Yeah, but I hope you die, motherfucker. Until one day Peter had enough, so he just brought his entire body through like the window. After Gwen shifted and this Otis came with his arms to give Peter his dinner. Peter at this point disliked Otis for being insulting and rude. Yeah, fuck you, Otis, you fat motherfucker. How you get so big? You been drinking butter? Anyways, when Otis laid the point over, he decided to spit in Peter's space and call him the C word. What is the C word? I'm gonna look that up later. C word. Pussy? What is the C word? I do not know the C word. I do not know it. Me and the scientist watched as Peter jumped into Otis and bite and scratched his face. Yeah, take that, Otis, you fat motherfucker. Yes, okay. The scientist went to test Peter, but somehow he knew how to stop the taser without looking at it. Some like the sort of spider sense. His spider's testicles are tingling in his. He threw all of the scientists off and continued to bite into Otis. Otis' arms helped, and there was a fight in the cell as one of the scientists fought. One of the scientists hit the button to release the knockout gas, but Otis instead tried to leak them all. We quickly closed the door, trapping them both in it. Otis got mauled to death. There was a struggle in the cell. We couldn't see. All we could hear was fighting and trashing. Otis, how are you still alive? After a minute, the gas went. It was quiet, and it was clear. We saw Peter crouch over Otis's dead body. His back was facing us as he continued to eat Otis. Oh shit. He's evolving. I took a picture of Peter as he looked back at me, making me feel fear and anxiety. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Ooh, what the fuck? That was sweet. Ooh, the smile. At least it's my happy though, to make me feel better. This time it was too much for me, and I ran out the room to go get some air. Okay, get some air. Some fresh air. In the morning, get that morning coffee. I ran down the hallway. I screamed. The breaking glass came from the room. There was a massacre, wasn't there? The light in the hallway turned off. My heart was pounding as I continued to run. I made it to the door to exit. The door was faint, but it would come behind me. Okay, good. I cannot deal with that, dude. I am kind of scared. I know I said there's nothing to fear but fear itself, but okay. I am not always right. Like, I always say, when am I ever wrong? But I have to come to my fate. No. I'm too brave, and I'm right. I'm always right. I can't be wrong. I always give good quotes, good tips. That means I'm fearless. Fearless isn't having any fears. It is having fears, but you're still doing the many ways to conquer them. It was dark, but I took my camera to use the flash to identify who it is. Alright. So, fun facts. In one of the analog horror I did react to, but that got C-rated by someone named U-N-Co. U-U-K. His name's a sentence. They both start with U and K. He copyrighted me, but I just want to say, I'm sorry, bro. If someone did use the flashlight to see, and he saw GZ. He did saw GZ in the corner, and his eyes like flashed back at it at the camera. So maybe the creator actually got the idea from the record to identify who was right behind me. I was hoping it was a scientist. It wasn't. Shoot. Warning, guys. Jump scare warning. Ooh, that's creepy. I hope he made it to that. Thank God I'm not reacting to the Jurassic World ever, okay? Because, well, there were jump scares that were fast. I ran out into the parking lot and got in my car for safety. I watched Peter rip the door open and stand in the parking lot in front of me. I was holding the symptom jar as I watched as him shorted and let the symptom crawl on him, over him. He looked at me a second, then left into the big city, New York. He is from New York. I drove to Gwen and told her everything. She let me stay the night as I didn't feel safe. Me neither, that face. Jesus. No offense, Peter. The next day, I got good news that the scientists had survived were in the hospital. Hold up. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm getting memories of. It's not real. It's not real. Okay. Sorry. But also some bad news, as my father was angry that Peter escaped with the symptoms. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting bad flashbacks of a Jurassic World analog horror. I'm sorry that I had to do this. I'm sorry. It's like PTSD. I couldn't handle the jump scares. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to do this. I'm sorry. But I can get through it. I'm brave. I'm strong. Peter started to get the sight around the city, and I was getting more photos of him. I'm getting better. How could we have let him escape from the lab? Okay, guys, the reason why I'm getting flashback it's because the jump scare that he made. There's this guy named Dennis Todd, and he was killed when he was found dead in his office. I'm pretty sure that was his name, Dennis Todd. I'm pretty sure, or Robert. He was found dead in his office by a Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus led a loud roar, and it was fast. As I heard the screams. No. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. Stay focused. Okay. Tape 9. Hold up. Tape 9, Dennis of the Daredevil. The Daredevil? How the fuck did he get there? How did he... Okay. I guess superhero from DC is in the same universe, I guess. But wasn't there also a mentioning of someone? Yeah, Iron Man. Iron Spider. Oh, Iron Spider. But what are those? The spider's plan. They're like bags. Body bags. Mars, what happened to you? This is not what Gwen wanted. Nice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting flashbacks. Hold up. Alright. Okay, I'm alright. I can make it through. August 1972. It's been 10 years since Peter was bitten by the spider. Like me. Oh, this one. JJ gave me a raise for getting more photos of Peter. JJ! More bodies of criminals were peeling up. A month ago, the police found the dead body of Rhino hanging from the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, if you don't know who Rhino is, he's basically just built different buff guy that wears a rhino suit. That was a rhino suit made out of strong metal and steel. And his eyes are blue. Light blue. And he's built tall. He's built like The Rock and tall. But he was bodied. Damn. Wilson Fisk had officially become the mayor of New York. I guess he died. Just a month ago, he had gone missing. Oh shit. As I drove around the city to get more photos, when I saw the trail of webs around the apartment. Oh, she was planning on killing you, I think. I parked my car and entered the building to the roof where the webs were leading. Oh, that's a trap. It's a trap. My plan was to convince Peter, even though he was long gone, to let me bring him back to the lab with the symptom. And to shoot him then. Violence. Yes. At this point, the scientists were out of the hospital and were okay. Yay. I went up the roof to see Peter torturing William Fisk, who had messed with blood all over his face. Oh shit. I saw Peter had the symptoms on him, and he was covered in it like a suit. So he's Venom? Like Venom? I watched Peter's head turn to the symptoms face and eat Frick's head off. So he's a cannibal now, I think. As just Peter turned to kill me, was about to kill me, he was hit by the head by a billy club thrown by a person. That's the Daredevil's weapon. I looked over to see a man in a red suit with devil horns with another billy club in hand. Daredevil! I see him on the roof with the newspaper, and I never took the photo, but the Daily Bird called him Daredevil! I took a picture of Confrontment. It was mainly Daredevil. Yo, we're getting a fight! Daredevil versus Spider. Versus Man Spider. Daredevil versus Man Spider, and he's built. But isn't he blind? They both landed hits on each other. Peter was trying to grab Daredevil's as he dodged his attacks with some epic leg flips. Daredevil told me to leave, but I stayed and wanted to reason with Peter. That was not Peter, but that was Man Spider. Just then, Peter with the symptoms clawed on Daredevil's chest, making him bleed. Clawed. Oh shit. That's one of the lethal spots. Then he picked up him and threw him off the building, and I watched him fall into the alleyway. No, Daredevil can't die. Daredevil can't die. Peter took back at me, then leaped off the roof and swung away. I ran down to the building, and I went back out to the alleyway to check on Daredevil. I expected him to have survived, but when I went over, he was dead. He was coughing up blood. He was dead, shit. Who was he, though? I took off his mask to see that it was Matt Buckerson, the lawyer that gave me his card back in 1964. Oh, shit. But poor guy, though. He was blind. I left the alleyway. I wouldn't be surprised of the impact on him. 10 minutes with the police arrived at the emergency and to get Matt's body. Frick's body was found too when a woman went up to the roof to see what was the commotion about. What the commotion was. I came back to the scene to get a photo for the newspaper. What is it? Okay, that's Daredevil. That's Daredevil's head, and then that gets his arm. I was saddened by his death because he helped us win our case in court, and he said he'll help me out with the legal troubles if I called him. Shit. You're a successful man. Like Peter had gotten stronger, like the symptom made him unstoppable to anything. So like Venom. So he's Venom now. They call him Venom. He likes the cartel. Like candy. Anyways. Alright, Chapter 10. 5 new updates. Tape 10. What's the new updates, pal? A few days. 11. Okay, tape 11. Calvin's last what? He looks like a hunter, not gonna lie. Calvin's last. Did he die? Hold up, let me take a picture. Hold up, let me see what he looks like. Oh shit, he looks strong as fuck, not gonna lie. But actually, I'm actually gonna look him up later on to see if he's in any movie, and then I'll watch them. Alright. Hey, the flashbacks are gone in my head. That's good. Yay! No more PTSD. Anyways, PTSD is not cool. It's a serious thing. Anyways, January 1873. There has been more updates on what is going on with the world. 5 of them are very important. First, the Daily Bug and had a television company that had teamed up to make an animated hero series about Peter, since people were still citing him around the city. So they made a cartoon to make him more family friendly. They also make Peter more appealing to younger audience because they keep hearing about the murders and of the crimes, and seeing them figure of Peter swinging around the city. I saw a promo of the show. It had Peter in a red suit and blue suit with the spider symbol on his chest. The show was titled Spider-Man. With that iconic sound. Here's a picture of the poster. Ooh, my fucking foot fell asleep. That's my family friendly. That's like a beetle, not gonna lie. Blue beetle! Blue beetle! Red beetle! Foreshadowing! 30 years later, the second Peter's aunt was calling about Peter. Sometimes she would call me wild, sad. Other times she would call me angry. But I still didn't want to tell her what has happened in the last 10 years. She's still living. She's still cooking. She's still walking. She's like old. I want to tell her, but I can't bring myself to do it. The scientists that Peter injured had quit their jobs at the Sulfics. I have tried to get them back to come, but they didn't want to hear it from me or my father. Because the massacre, where they almost died. One of them had really bad PTSD from the attack. He was taken to a syphilis ward after he tried to take his own life. Poor guy. Gwen had also quit the scripture, not for the same reason, because she wanted to help me find Peter. Hey, true friend. Loyalty. She got a job at the Daily Bed to help me get more photos of him. I'm glad she was willing to help me fix his problems. It's nice to have someone around. It's always good to have friends, guys. Remember this: we all die alone, but we live amongst people. Soon they're gonna die too, and soon this entire world will all be end. It's just gonna follow the cycle. Soon everything ends. Bang. We all get reincarnated or resurrected. It's gonna follow the cycle. Big Bang, Earth, follow the cycle. Big Bang, Earth, follow the cycle. Yeah. The Earth has a great run. The Earth had a great run, but it's slowly dying. And now today, we all know the Earth is gonna end soon, though. I'm gonna go in the living room. I'm gonna sit in Apple Cross.
But one of us should really look pussy boy. Why are you hiding these broad shoulders, Yo. Seriously, see me, I don't think I would fit through. Use that that step stool behind you and climb up. Step stool behind you. What step stool behind you? Why do you keep shutting the freaking door, you bitch? Oh, that step stool? Okay. Right there.
You almost died. Look at his HP.
I'm in my sister's room. Me and her share a room, but I don't sleep up here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'll stay in my room and keep the reaction video going. And for a fact, my PS4, every single time the TV comes on, it's auto. The TV comes on, auto. I'm just gonna have the auto. I'm just gonna have the Red Dead Redemption like music play in the background. Chat, nothing's better than that. So relaxing. Anyways. But my father had acquired a hunter to catch Peter. He called him a week ago saying to come over right now. The hunter in question was from Russia. He was known as a great hunter where he was from. Oh, Russian. They call him Calvin the hunter. Now I've seen him on the news. He would be last seen with a lion head vest, and he would be holding 2 knives. He flew to New York 2 days ago to be very excited to hunt on Peter. Yay! Poor Calvin. He doesn't know what's coming after him. I just hope he doesn't go too far. Shit, check. Right. February 1973. Tape 11. Calvin's last hunt. He was so excited. But the Endless Horror series are not true. Unless like Jurassic World Endless Horror series is actually related to the real movie. That's a high chance, so there might be. A month ago, Calvin had a plan was set to get Peter. I was going to be the bait for Peter in the center point. Calvin would come up behind and catch him with his net and tranquilizers so he could bring him back to the lab. Hold up, if you're gonna catch that thing, have like those nets that are like electric that can keep like taser him, because those might actually work. Also, there's a high chance that it might pierce through his skin, so blood might come out. Blood might be included. This is almost 10 minutes. 10 minutes. A month ago, it didn't go planned. I waited in the park for an hour. Usually the park is where people would usually spot Peter at night. Eventually I spotted Peter in the park swinging from the trees from afar. It was night, so I'm pretty sure he was looking back at me. He started to charge at me using his spider legs for assistance. I tried to run, but he was too fast and he jumped on me. He brought out the symptom mouth, and he was he was about to finish me off. Pause. Actually, not pause. He's about to die. When the first tranquilizer was fired by Calvin. Calvin, I'm pretty sure it says Calvin. At this point, Peter was untranquilizable. His face was all spider eyes and mantled with fangs. Some of his mask was off, exposing the part of his face. I took a photo of the two before the showdown, the fight. Oh my god, I love when they take pictures. It's like Mortal Kombat. That's so cool. See, guys. Oh, that looks nice. I love the chain. The devil chain right there. Oh, there's still cars in the background. I don't like what is that? Is that a dress? Look at that. His face is fully exposed. Why is he bald? For some reason, the first record didn't do anything to Peter. Like he was immune to it, but as if it was protecting him from it. Calvin dodged Peter's attack and landed a solid punch on Peter. Damn! I know I would die from him. I watched the battle go on as the police sirens in the distance. I worried they might stop us from our goal. Calvin used a taser to help fight along with Peter with his knife to cut Peter. Chop, chop, die, bitch. Peter was marking into Calvin's body, scratching him all over his body. But Calvin didn't want to go down and die. Go up a champion. Eventually, Calvin was able to grab his neck gun to trap Peter in. Nice. It wasn't just a net, it was a taser line net that was strong enough to keep Peter in. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, taser. It seemed like a sign of relief that I thought would bring him back now, but Calvin had other plans. Dude, you're gonna get killed! Calvin walked up to Peter and stabbed him in his chest and back and cut off one of Peter's and with the key found a trophy. That's normal, not gonna lie. Peter looked lifeless. His breath had stopped. I thought myself he was really dead, or was he pretending? I yelled at Calvin that he went too far and that he wasn't supposed to do that. He scurried off and said that we could tell my father that we lost him in the city and that to help bury Peter's body in the park. That's actually a good reason, but dude, you're gonna get killed. I didn't say anything else, so we did that to the nearest store to buy shovels. You really went to the store, having scratches over your body and literally a coat of lined fur. I mean, he's built like the rocks here. It took till 3 a.m. to dig the hole and put Peter inside, and until 5 a.m. to fill it back up. I don't say anything else since I was out of cover for what he did. Sorry guys, back pain. After that, we went our separate ways and seemed normal after that. I didn't tell Gwen because I didn't think she would be happy about what we did to Peter, what we did. I was happy that we could continue on with my life until a week ago. The news came out about a monster coming out of the ground, describing like it was a spider-like creature. Oh, shit. He was resurrected. Peter survived. Peter had survived, and he was probably the underground tunnel system. He made it through. He made it in his grave. Shit. I went down to the park with a taser and a bait in a bat to confront Peter and stop him. I hit him with my car, but he used his mixed Bollywood body and webs and substance to throw my car. Oh shit! You good? I was unable to get out the car with a little scratch as Peter charged at me. As I thought I was going to die, another car came at a high-speed chase and slammed Peter, knocking him down. Damn! I have a question. Why don't you use a fucking rocket launcher? How does the military not know about this creature? Couldn't you use that thing in war? I used to kills for fun. I was surprised to see that it was Calvin who hit him. I thought he had gone back to Russia after we buried Peter. My father was really angry at him for failing him. The next battle began. This time Calvin had 2 knives and ready for a fight. I'm gonna get some toxin there. Throw a Molotov at that bitch. Peter was much stronger with the symptoms, but Calvin was able to defend off their attacks. Damn, Calvin, I didn't know you were that strong. More blood was spilling, not just from Calvin, but from Peter as well. I helped by turning the car alarm, cause Peter something was freaking out about the sounds. Well, hold up, what? Hold up, Peter and the symptoms spared, but Peter was just as strong as the symptom without it. Hold up, guys, I have a question. Why don't you use like a hearing aid, like in a quiet place, or quiet place too? They used the hearing aids to kill that like fucking alien. They used the, so there was a deaf girl and her father died, and her father was making a hearing aid so she could hear, but she couldn't, and then she used the hearing aid to distract the alien monster shit that was like a Demogorgon. So it was a Demogorgon, but with longer arms and had hearing, strong hearing. Why don't you use a hearing aid and like that beat thing? Because then get a shark and just shoot him in the face. I got out of my car as he destroyed the car, and Calvin was able to use his knives more effectively. Calvin took out a pistol and started firing at Peter. Yeah, use guns. The shots were actually hurting him, and Calvin was up behind it, so he walked up to Peter and stabbed him in the chest with both of his knives. Damn, Calvin, didn't know you had some balls. Damn. But then he grabbed you. But at the same time, Peter used one of the spider legs to stab Calvin in the bottom end. As Calvin's last breath, Calvin dove the knives further and fell back as Peter did the same thing. No, Calvin! Calvin! The symptoms clawed its way back into Peter, launched into him and saving Peter's life. Bro, fuck the symptoms. Peter got back up and swung away. No! Calvin, you good? Shit, Calvin's dead. Calvin's dead. I went to Calvin's body and took a picture for the newspaper. But was Calvin actually dead? I was actually starting to like Calvin. I hope Peter dies. Yeah, I hope Peter dies. Fuck you, Peter. I hope you die. I hope you get mauled by a bear. I ran away with the police life. No, don't leave Calvin like that. You can still save him. I hope Calvin's still alive. After we buried the stuff. Yeah. This one was the most brutal. Calvin went out as a hero. The hero that almost saved the Earth. Still February 1973. Tape 11. The Goblin Cinnamon Test. Who's the Green Goblin? It can't be this guy. I forgot his name, because he was the Green Goblin, and he's still alive. He's still alive until Godspeed, by the way. He's still alive until tape 15. So yeah, he's still alive until then. Oh, this did happen. The Green Goblin was impaled by one of his missiles. That did actually happen. My father and the company had his mission. Fuck. Okay. To recreate the super event. To avenge Calvin. I'll be the Calvin though. He wanted a hero. He didn't tell me directly, but I couldn't read that. Sorry about that. Honest says the conversation with the scientist. I'm saying my PS4's gonna. It's not good. It's a little bit. As while I was up in the controls room, I saw from the window overlooking in the lab. I never allowed me to go in his lab for some reason. It was off limits. All the guards say they can't hear the test only myself. We're listening in the capsule. That's what I had heard so far. But I tried. Oh my god. It's actually fast. I tried to listen as good as I can. It's like it's in a rush right now. I took over and saw my tape. See? It was a training video on how to properly use the system and how to use it on someone. It said it was made by my father. I assumed he made it for the scientists to look. I left the lab and put it in my television. Boom. Here's the tape. See, it's fast as fuck. It's fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck.
Property of Oscar.
Property of Oscar.
Welcome, fellow employee. Today, you're going to help conduct a trial on the new super serum. First, get the canister of the serum we will be using today. Very good. Now please insert the canister into the port. It will activate the serum automatically and filter out the liquid serum and release the gas inside the cell, and the test subject will inhale the fumes. Very good.
What was that?
Very good. Very good.
I don't know if you see it, but it's a green goblin with his eyes like watery. I turn on the volume just in case it jumps scare. It's just a tape. I finished it. I heard screams coming from my father's lab. I went into the room. I saw everything had messed up, and the test capsule was destroyed. The scientist that was helping my dad was dead from some head injury. A man spider. My father was nowhere to be seen, and not only was the lab a mess, but someone got in the weapons room and stole the grenades and one of the foreign gliders. It has only been in the lab once. I was immediately scolded by my father for being in there. But how come he got missing along with the sculpt's weapon? After the people claim to see a figure flying around in high speed blowing up roofs. The Daily Bird referred to the figure as the Green Goblin. Who played the Green Goblin though? Willem Dafoe?
Good job. 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 Good. Good job.
No, I didn't want you guys to get scared. The Green Goblin's Last Stand, tape 13. Who played the Green Goblin though? March 1973. My father had been spotted all over the city. So it's his father? I assume it was my dad's house. Could the weapons room get raided and the libraries trashed? When I told Gwen about what I think, somehow she believed me. The Daily Bird enjoyed my photos about my dad and Peter. A week ago, I saw both my dad and Peter crashed. Peter was attacking my father as he struggled to stay on the glider he took. So his dad played the Green Goblin. They both fell off and landed on a roof of a small building. For some reason, my dad was wearing a Green Goblin costume with a purple outfit over it. I understood why they called him the Green Goblin, but I think it was literally. But they call things like Red Dead Redemption 2. it was red because during missions it was blood, and dead because most missions have dead people in it, and redemption because like Arthur Morgan, when he could track TB, his redemption arc started and he became a good man. Then my dad threw one of the grenades at Peter to kill him. But Peter caught it and with his webs and threw it back at him. Oh shit, he's dead. What are you gonna do? Punk that bitch at the park? Next was caused my father to fall off the building. Bro, you are not Babe Ruth. You could not hit it. He hit the ground hard. I ran him to see if he was good and to see if he was okay. The building was only 5 stories long, so usually people could die from that height. Somehow my father was screaming. It was hollow, but it was hollow. He was taken to the hospital while I took the costume and the glider and the grenades back to the scope. How she took the glider to there? The scope might be huge. A day later, he was wakened, but for some reason, he didn't remember being the Green Goblin or fighting Peter. So the Green Goblin is his father. I took him back home and let him read the newspaper to remember what happened. I'm sure my mic is on, yes. He didn't remember. I think he remembered. I left the mansion to have lunch with Gwen. Doesn't Gwen die? When all of a sudden the news came on. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Babe Ruth is gay. It was not gay. The Green Goblin was at it again. My father must have remembered and went back to Cosmoid trouble. In Rhodes, anyways. Me and Gwen watched the Green Goblin zoom by the restaurant window with a creepy laugh. You can never escape me. Anyways, we ran out the restaurant and Peter swung in again and attacked once again. The Green Goblin had the strength to get Peter's grip off and throw him in the building, then threw a couple of grenades in there, the part of the building up the ceiling in place as onlookers watched. Oh, did we get a recording or a picture at least? Because we know that he can record things. Because last time we only record one thing. The goblin laughed hysterically as he zoomed away with his glider, but then he saw me and then he turned back to get you back. I thought he was gonna capture me, but instead got Gwen instead. Dude, what the? Oh shoot! I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna have a Gwen and something. He's gonna have Gwen and something else, and like Peter Parker has to choose Gwen Stacy or the other thing. Basically, he chose Gwen, but the Green Goblin still drops Gwen. And once he catches her, the impact and gravity was so hard that the only thing that was stood straight was her stomach. And her head, neck, arm, legs broke. Her neck cracked. I flew off near the Brooklyn Bridge and I got in my car to follow them. I parked near the bridge and I saw, and then it was a kill. Was the bait to kill, the bait Peter in to kill him. I thought the light and Peter swung on the rooftop to look what was going on. Peter took burn from the explosion and something as well was burned. He swung off the building to get on the bridge. I used a pair of binoculars to see the battle on top of the bridge. I now went to the bridge to see it better. There were punches landing, both of them wanting to kill each other. Gwen Stacy was at the edge of the bridge and the fight was happening. The goblin threw a grenade, one for Peter, but dodged it and the spokes caused Gwen to fall. Oh, is this where her death comes? Where her neck snaps? I saw Gwen fall, but luckily Peter was able to catch Gwen before she hit the water below. The impact from the water will kill her. Because you think jumping in water from a full height would save you, but no, it will feel like concrete.
If you can't do this SAT problem, go back to 4th grade. Yesterday,
And
Tiki
that's
cycled 13
safely.
fewer miles than Irina.
Let me see what time it is, guys. I think I hear knocking. You guys look at the picture while I go see. Actually, I'll take you guys with me. How? Guess it was just my mind. My mind is always floating with the void, making noises. Gwen falling. Yeah, this is what I mean. Her neck, her arms, her legs. Peter catched her butt. She crunk. But hold on, where's the web coming from? From his peen? Peter stuck his web onto the wall and jumped into the bridge, the main road, to get to her down. She wasn't breathing. There was a moment of release, but for some reason Gwen wasn't waking up. He snugged at Gwen to wake her up, but she didn't respond. Yet her neck cracked and she died. At that moment, I knew lost. The catch from her whip caused her whips, causing Gwen's neck to break. I heard Peter cry, and he also heard Gwen to his arms and body at the moment that his human side had shin through. I cried too since she was my friend. Goblin flew away to a nearby warehouse and Peter followed. This time, he was out for revenge. I followed in my own car as the radio talked about what just happened. I want to see. Okay, two more tapes. At the Holy Wall of Next Batman. It's gonna make me sad, kind of. I thought my own car just. Oh, wait, no, I already read that. I stuck into my own warehouse so as I watched Peter beat my father endless. Senseless. Good on. The Green Goblin put up a good fight, but Peter seemed to be stronger in smashing the glider on the ground. I'm just sad. But don't worry, I'm always happy. Maybe I just sound sad, but truly, I'm just happy. Peter was winning the fight with assists from the Syntrum, holding Green Goblin down as scratched and punched him. Peter scratched and punched him. We're gonna get some coffee later. He picked up the goblin and threw him at the wall as he continued to punch him 20 times. The goblin gasped on the ground with blood leaking from his face. Oh shit. Goblin sat up against the wall as he pressed a button on his wrist. Oh, it's like in the movie where, like, when Peter was coming out to him, he pressed the button and then he died. It was activated. The damaged glider and was sent towards Peter, but then he jumped up in the air. He stood up and laughed, but Peter was able to get out the way, and the glider ended up pinning the Green Goblin on the wall. Oh, you can see it in his face screaming. I don't know how to proceed what just happened. I wasn't going to be mad at Peter since it was the Green Goblin's own fault that Peter did something unforgivable. My dad was still alive, cringing down to Peter. However, life had left his body, and Peter walked up to him, bit onto his face, and immediately killing him. I ran out the warehouse, crying above in my own car. In my car. I was angry at Peter for what he just did. I'm sorry, guys. I just have back pain. I have lumbago. Old-timey doctors use lumbago as back pain. After that day, I knew there was no way of getting Peter back. Revenge is the only way. Peter was long gone. It was only controlling the spider. I left so blind myself. I feel like I have a blood taste. Okay, I know this is awkward, but I have a blood taste. I also believes that he could have cured him, but the spider, after he got bitten, I have like a blood taste for some reason. Hold up. Alright, guys. So on my forehead, like, it really hurted because, like, I had multiple nosebleeds, and, like, Right, there was like a hurt spot on my forehead. It actually leaked onto my nose, which I kept like proceeding nosebleeds. So it's all better. I want to kill the spider for what he did. I have to figure out how. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna end it here. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna have a marathon tomorrow. Don't worry. Jesus. Look at that. Trespassing.